Bibbie.
Hello?
Good
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you all. Good to hear from you.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better. When did I talk with y'all?
Monday was.
So I got a little sick. I think I started off sinus drainage. But I just jumped on it this time and called the doctor. And I think I'm on too good. It goes to my chest,
Yeah.
But I'm doing good. I told Letty that I promised you not to call you every night. Oh, she got a laugh out of that. But how are y'all doing?
Good.
Oh, I'm so glad. Mark, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. She was telling me about your beautiful place.
Oh, good.
Letty, she said, and Mark did the work. I told your mama I never saw anything make those people that happy as coming to visit y'all.
Well, we enjoyed them.
Oh, I know you did. Can't help but enjoy them. Well, that was their dream. They planned that at least 3 months. Made their reservations at Dreary.
At the Drury Hotel.
Dreary Motel or Dreary Inn. But even with all that, they haven't quit laughing.
No.
Oh, good.
Well, we're not going to wear you out.
Well, baby, I'm not. You know where I am? Lying down. Oh, I've had my breakfast, my breathing treatment, and my whole works. And Charlotte, I'm doing a lot of resting because I think that's what's going to help more than anything.
Yeah. What did the doctor say when you called him?
What, baby?
What did the doctor say?
Oh, he gave me he made me come. I don't know when I talked with you.
Yeah, you went and they gave you that shot.
Shot, and I'm still. Oh, by the way, thank you. I'm due to take my last Z off erythromycin and forgot it. And I was supposed to take it at 11. That's not bad, is it?
No.
And I'm really taking my breathing treatment, trying to be faithful to doing my end of the bargain.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm going to get better. And y'all know what I told Reba this morning. What an adventure life is. Your body may wear out, but what is it that Mama used to tell me? Well, let me think. A worry will give you wrinkles, but loss of enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. And I said, my body may be 81, but I still feel 25.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep on keeping on.
You know, your spirit never ages.
No, it never ages. It'll be the same. We're eternal. Charlotte, thank you for reminding me of that. We are eternal.
Mm-hmm.
We're Christ. Yeah. Well, I've heard some mighty good sermons this morning. I'm not able to go to church like I should, but I sure have heard some good things.
Well, good. On the radio or the television?
TV.
Yeah.
By the way, do y'all get John Hagee from San Antonio?
I don't think.
If you ever get a chance to watch him do.
Okay.
He is the Bible believer.
I'll have to look for him.
Eva Callan called me the other night, and we enjoyed our talk. She tickled me. She called. She about 6:30, and we talked a little bit, a few minutes, and she said, "Now y'all get out of here. I am in a serious conversation with my Aunt Billie," and she ran those girls out. Okay.
Yeah.
After a little bit, her conscience got hurt. They came back, and And she said, did y'all want to talk to me, Billie? Well, Maggie talked and thanked me for her birthday card, and Ella got on there with the whining that she wasn't as big as Maggie. I thought, this is unreal. And she just, have you ever heard somebody just put on, oh, I'm not as big, and I want to be as big as Maggie, and on and on. I know even Carolyn can't help but get a kick out of them.
Yeah, it's better than her just staying somewhere by herself.
Charlotte. You have Mark.
Yeah.
Eva really didn't have anybody. Well, she had her boys, but I think she and Hank have always been closer.
I don't know. I never could.
Those little girls. That's the catch right there.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're a grandmother, you don't mind your own children being neglected, but when you're a grandmother and you have any inkling that one of them is neglected, you're going to step in. You know, if they have to stay in daycare and all that, that bothers a grandparent.
Mm-hmm.
I know now why Mama worried about her grands.
Yeah.
You know, she took each one of them to heart. Grief was her grief.
Mm-hmm. Well,
what's the weather?
It's going to rain. Y'all have had a lot of rain, hadn't you?
But if we got food yesterday. We were supposed to rain all through today and flash flood. Well, it started night before last and it rained really hard till yesterday about 2. Cut completely off and the sun came out. And it's been pretty ever since.
Yeah.
So they don't know everything.
No, they don't. But we're not going to wear you out, baby. I just wanted to check on you.
It is so good for y'all to call me, and it's so good that I learned how to use this volume control. If ever there was a blessing, that means more to me than high tech.
Yeah.
I had to search, Charlotte. I had to search. It was on the same thing as the, going back and maybe seeing who called you. Tracing back.
Yeah.
Well, how was I to know that was, you could do the same thing with the volume? I still don't know how to use all this, and I'm getting by fine without it, but this has been a blessing.
Yeah. To everybody.
Listen, y'all, yeah, to more than one.
Yeah.
And look, my calls quit coming in. You're not the only one. I'd have to tell people, I'm so sorry. I cannot hear you. This went on for all the years, ever since I started. But I told you every medication I'm taking says that's one of the side effects.
Yeah.
And you told me that. Rest assured, there was side effects to all of it.
That's right.
I just hope I don't have to add any. But I do thank God for our doctors.
Yes.
And I know you have a good one.
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Well, Mark, what are you doing in town? What are you doing?
Well, they've got me working in the office, so getting things ready for new hospitals that are coming onto our system.
You weren't gung-ho about the traveling. Do you like this better?
I like being home. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I always thought, it'd be good to travel too.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. I like it both ways. So I may still travel some, but just not as much now doing what I'm doing.
You know you're home.
More. Yeah.
I'm glad you're there.
I may have 1 or 2 trips coming up in the next few months, but nothing like I was, like every week going somewhere.
I wanted to ask y'all, Charlotte, I've not talked with Cyrus, only Letty. Have you heard any more about his test or anything at all?
Well, now, he told us that they didn't find anything bad.
But they did an ultrasound of his neck.
Yeah.
His carotid artery. And it was clear.
I've never heard anything better than that.
Yeah.
I wonder what they did about his prostate. He didn't say anything about that.
He may not even mention that. he's very peculiar. And he said that, like Pat he said she got so mad at me. Mark, he read a paper. He was at the doctor's office for the ultrasound, and he read a paper that if Medicare didn't pay for it, he'd have to, and he left. And that's what he said. Pat was so mad. And I hope I didn't talk him into something, because you told me he didn't have Part B, Charlotte, of Medicare.
I don't think they do.
Well, I haven't heard any more, and I should darn sure not ask him.
No, they don't have Part B.
Tommy didn't, but he used the VA.
Right, and they don't want to go to the VA
No.
because it takes all day.
Yes, it does, and LSU does too. But Gene got wonderful care at the VA, and Randy at the LSU.
Yeah.
Then Randy was finally, transferred to Willis Knight. That's where the transplant place was.
Yeah. But I bought a Part B
Well, please,
Medigap, the
please do.
supplement, and I have never had to pay anything since I've been on Medicare.
I don't either, honey.
My supplement picks all of that up.
And I don't care how healthy. I am afraid not to have the right kind of insurance.
Yeah.
Because one sickness can wipe you out.
Right.
See, we can't go to the VA. So I know I maybe pay too much. And they keep making out this house is worth more, which I know it isn't.
Well, they upped our appraisal this month.
Oh, Mark, is this another ploy to get all our money?
I don't know.
I think our on the taxes has gone up about $120 a year.
Mine did too. On your house?
Yeah,
Yeah, mine did too. Not that much.
property taxes.
Uh-huh.
Well, here we had seniors could apply to freeze their tax rate. Y'all don't have that
I
there?
don't know of it.
Maybe they're not doing it in
But
Louisiana.
I'm blessed, Charlotte. Like I was thinking, I just told Reeve this morning, I said, I'm in it, funds that I can manage. I'm going to write a check to Salvation Army. Not for, they have church, they try for that. But every evening she comes here with me, the loveliest supper. And I said one time, Reeve, I can't accept this. And she said, Mama, that's their business. And this, you just help their stats. For what that's worth. I guess they have to report to PQ or headquarters but anyway, I'm not willing to do that. And I always try to give to the church. And they do have a church and a little boys and girls Sunday school class. So I just told her this morning, I said, I want to give just a little bit. I said, they won't even know they got it. It's so small. She said, well, they're hurting now, and all the other charities, they're glad to get anything.
That's right.
So anyway, there's a lot of good people in this world.
Yeah, there are.
We have to remember that.
Yes. But you take care of yourself and rest. And
That's what I think it's going to take more of than medicine.
yeah.
But I sometimes forget who I am and what I am and where I am, and I just go to having a good time and can't quit. I cannot stop until I crash and burn.
Yeah, that's what my doctor calls it when I have an
Did he tell you that?
emergency with my liver. He said he uses the terminology crash and burn.
And you're too fond.
Do you get on a roll and forget to even take care of yourself?
Well, sometimes, but
Well, that's what I do.
when I was recovering from that big surgery in '02, and he hadn't let me go back to work, I asked him one day in my office how, could I go back when I was at his office, when could I go back to work? He said, well, not now. I said, you have so many coupons a day that you can spend, and when they're all gone, there is no more. So in other words, you have to ration out your energy.
Thank you. That's better than any doctor ever told me.
And when your coupons are gone, you just have to rest. You can't do anything else.
Well, do you know, like I said, I forget that there's anything wrong when I'm having a good time, and then when the last person leaves and that's over, I may be down a week or 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And now, it's a foolish person that won't pay attention.
Yeah.
So you do have to ration. And that shouldn't be too hard.
No.
But it is.
It's being aware of what you can and cannot manage or do.
When I feel real good, I think I can tackle the whole world.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's not that way. But it don't keep me from enjoying life.
Oh, that's right.
Every day is an adventure.
And a blessing.
Yes. And we have many.
That's right.
God has let me see I told Reba and I were talking this morning. He has allowed to see me, even seeing my children and nieces and nephews come right along behind me and almost start into about the same shape I'm in. Now, a lot of people wouldn't call that a blessing, but a long life is a blessing.
Yeah.
It's been for me.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy it.
And we enjoy having you around, so.
Yeah, I told somebody, I said, I don't mind going. I'd be willing to go any minute, I think. And there's nobody in particular, but I'll think of one of my loved ones may need to ask me something. And that'll just rally me around quick.
Yeah.
And that's silly, but that's the way I feel.
No, it's not silly. But we're going to let you go.
Is it hard on you to work, baby? So, but there is
some days when I don't feel well, even though I don't have to get dressed and leave the house.
That would be the bad part. You couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't.
And I just wondered, is it really steady there, or do you get some breath time?
Do I get some what?
Breathing time in between the calls.
Sometimes you don't. When one person hangs up, there'll be another person on the line behind them, and I've been caught a couple of times if I get somebody really nasty, and I've got to quit doing this. When they hang up, I'll call them a name, and then there'll already be somebody on the line, and they heard it.
There's a bunch of mean people in this world, though.
There are, but...
we was talking about that at the pharmacy the other day. They said, oh, you just don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very demanding, but some people are really nice, and I enjoy talking to them. But, yeah, I'm still thankful for my job. So if I'm nauseated or something, I just try to, make it through my shift.
Yeah. And what is that? Don't let them shake you up. What is it? They're not worth it. What is that saying? Be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind.
Well, it's mostly men. When it's just something about it when they start, like, trying to browbeat you over the phone, and, I have to not take a call for a few minutes to kind of get myself back together.
Mostly men or women?
Men.
Oh, yeah.
get a few women that are really, I don't know what kind of word, just,
Naughty.
yeah, and demanding, like I'm dirt under their feet. Well, I politely transfer them. They'll say, some will say, give me your manager, or let me speak to somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Oh, that would set me on fire.
And see, I take calls for Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. Well, a few of those women, I'll just transfer them to California or somewhere. And then eventually they'll have to call back. And just one time, I got the same person. When they called back, they got me. And that's highly unusual because we have 3 or 4 call centers. But
I have talked about exactly what you do. I just always thought it was such a blessing, and all my life I wanted to work at home.
Well, I take calls for AAA Auto Club.
Yeah.
When people break down,
Yeah.
And they call
That's
AAA.
I knew what you did, but we just never have talked about it.
Yeah.
And you told me about some of them didn't know where in the hell they were.
Right.
You tried every way you could to get them to explain something they didn't know. You did tell me about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an adventure in itself. So, but
now, look, Charlotte, is it from 2 to 7?
3 to 7.
3 to 7.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Monday through Friday.
So I think you can somehow manage that. I couldn't do it now. But
yeah, I'm
younger and more well.
Yeah, I'll get mad every now and then and want to quit, but I know I can't.
Getting mad now, I told Lady, I said, I used to have the worst temper. And I said, but getting mad now would put me in the bed and the doctors couldn't find what was the matter with me.
Yeah.
It does. It will shock your body.
Uh-huh.
Mess you up big time. And like I said, nobody's worth it.
Yeah, well, that's true. But we're going to go, Bibbie.
Thank you for calling. Yes, thank y'all so much for calling. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you rest.
I will. And I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you.
Baby.
Bye.